There it is. Here I am. Oh. Out of breath. Good morning to whoever's here. There we go. Whew. Sorry about that. I stepped away. I thought I'd left my phone in the other room. So we're going to put some stuff in some stuff. Put some stuff in some stuff. Make some things. I will show you. And it's not perforated. It looks like it is, but it is not. Put my glasses on so I can see where the line is. Okay. Cut these up, and then we may back them with something. We may not. We'll see. I make cute little journaling cards or tucks. We'll see. This is some of the stuff I pulled yesterday as I was sorting through to find my pages to cut out. So there we go. And one more. And we only have to cut this right here. It's got a little wrinkle in the bottom of it, but it's okay. It is okay. There we go. Okay. That's good. We will. I think we're going to nip the corners on this one because we like to nip corners. Make us some little rounded corners and a little rounded O. So today that's not wide enough. Yeah, I don't think any of these are going to be wide enough. Nope. Anyway, and I don't want to double them up. So we'll work with what we got like this. We'll just stick that down in there, Marion Bright. That's cute. Let me show you the front. This is what the front ended up looking like. I got to decide if I want a little bit more glue under that or not. Probably so. Anyway, that's what the front ended up looking like. So it's cute. I have several little things cut out over here. So we'll leave that like that. I'm doing a few belly bands right now is what I'm doing. Let's see. We put that one in there. We're going to put this one in here too. That little red. That'll be cute with against the black. Although it needs a hole punch on it. So anyhow. had some of these little green ribbons I'd cut off. And they're so perfect because if you look at the thingamabobs, let me show you. Hold on, let me get this through here. Maybe. There we go. There we go. See, they have little green ribbons on them. So putting those in is cute. There we go. Put that in like that. Now we just did a belly band over here, and I've just tucked a few things in there. These are just little things. Do I want to tuck something big instead? A journaling pocket instead? A journaling card instead? Jingle bells. I do like the sweater though. Huh. Not sure. Say howdy this morning. Say howdy. Howdy, howdy. I'm going to leave the sweater in, and we'll put the snowman there too. He has a hole for to be turned into a tag, but he's okay. So we will leave. We'll leave those for then whoever gets it to decorate. We'll leave. Maybe we will do a maybe we will do a side tuck here. Let's see, what is that? Okay, I see what that is. Okay, so we got some really nice red right here that kind of don't clash with it. We could do that to be a tuck. That one there has got more red in it. I want it in this corner and then tuck into it. Just glue here and part way up there. Not all the way, but part way. Maybe. We'll see. Oh, that one's pretty. But I would be cutting off children. No, y'all can't see these because of how. Oh, I like that one. Wish I thee a Merry Christmas. Thine own wish I thee. That's cute. Little red car. Santa in the clouds. And then there were circles that went with it. So these were bought. I thought they were postcards, but they don't have the postcard on the back. But they're okay for size for postcards. Let's see, 7 by 13. Yeah, 4 by 6. They're 4 by 6s. So they could be sent as postcards. Anyway. I do really like that one. But in order for it to fit across the bottom here, to make a bottom pocket, I would lose the letter A, or I would have to cut off part of her curls. So we're not going to do that. Now I could do this and cut off some of this fireplace, probably to the stocking there. So I think we'll do that. Cut off to the stocking and do that. So, oh goodness. Just make a pocket. Just about like so. I want to make sure it's good and straight. We lost part of our stocking, but it's okay. We didn't lose the one that he had in his hand. Uh-oh, nobody's here. It's just me by myself crafting. That's okay. I cut off a bit much, didn't I? It's okay. Hope somebody come back. Good morning to whoever's here. Now, one of the things that I've done, I think I've showed y'all this. See the black mark? That's how far I know to put it in for my notches. I also have one on the outside here on this side so that if I'm doing it in like that, I know that too. So it just makes it easier to know where your notches are. Anyway, Belly's hungry this morning. Wants to growl. I'm stick that one right there in it. My thing is off center. It's okay. We're not going to do anything to that. We've done a belly band there. Nothing there. This one is a pocket. We'll put in the nice list. How did I manage to do that? Oh, I see what I've done. It's the inside. It's my middle. I was like, how did I manage to do 2 pockets in a row? It's my middle. I see what I did. I'll put this Jingle Bells one in there. I'll put this right here and there. Just fuzzies. I have fuzzies. Okay. Now we're coming to a lot of white pages. I think we'll do a belly band here. And I think I'm going to grab out this right here. Let's see. I got some stuff, but I don't think I've got the right color. Whew. Okay. Let's see. I don't think there's any kind of reds or greens in this. I got peach colored, purple, a gray, a pink, another purple, a white, a brown, an aqua, and another brown. So no right colors in that. for Christmas. What's everybody doing this morning? Are you painting this morning, Jude? Okay, this will have my fingers green. Maybe. Let's try that. Uh-oh. I'm getting it on my foot. I'll have a green foot. I'll be Mrs. Hulk. There we go. There's that one. This needs some more alcohol in it to soak out the things. There we go. Now it won't be ready to use because it'll be too light for right now until it soaks up some more of that juice out of those cotton things. I have thought another. Yes, I do. Let's see. This one. That one there is okay. Let's see this. There's that one. I had some deeper green, I knew. Okay, here we go. Now, I bought a package of these. Right here. I think I paid $3 and something for 250 of them. Make sure all the little poke me outs are unpoked. Hello to whoever is here. We are ink spraying, using my homemade alcohol sprays, some doilies. What are we caught on? We're caught on something. There. I believe it was a cord. And that one is really wet. Let's lay it over there. That did better. I didn't get as much on me as usual. Okay. Let's lay this one over here too. Let them dry real quick. I think my green ones should nearly be dry. We're going to do one of these green ones here. Is it dry enough? Not quite. Let's give it a zhuzh from the old heat gun. I done a couple here just to get a little bit of color. Okay, here we go. Put the lid back on the alcohol before you tip it over on you, Cindy. Okay, we want to put this down. Actually, I think we want to do this. This big part. My mom called me this morning, wanted to know if I wanted to go to a yard sale. I said, nope, I don't. Nope. Is even a church yard sale, which is one of the only kinds of yard sales I really, really like, but just wasn't up for it this morning. Here we go. I got glue here. Let's swap it off. Wipe it off. Okay, now you come back here. You're going right there. My friend. You, my friend, are going right there. On that right there. And I've got glue on me. So, anyway. Now we're going to go with a long belly band. I'm going to go that way. Now I want it to be that length right there. If you've noticed, I measure nothing. Why measure? Just lay it down and see if it fits, right? So that'll be another skinny one if we want a skinny one there. I want to get this piece of glue, these pieces of glue off. Where is my glue eraser? Is it in here? Not in there. Is it in here? Oh, Lord. We might shove everything in the floor trying to see if it's in here. Okay, there it is. Oh, that's not it. That's a stamp. There it is. Right there in my hand. Okay. Hi, Lori. I am. I'm not in AFib no more. I went out of AFib with just the medicine. So now we're just trying to get everything else under control. My acid reflux has gone crazy, so trying to get it all out of control, under control. But other than that, I feel pretty good. Still have a lot of out of breath issues, but anyway. Yeah, but I'm out. What happened was I went in AFib at the end of my virus for just a few days, a few hours. Actually, I think he said it was about 12 hours. Then about 10 days later, I went back into AFib and AFib for about another 10 days. No, He said about a week later. Anyway, and I AFib for another 10 days. And during that time, he started me back on my pacing medicine, and it worked. So, anyway, it worked, and I'm out of AFib, and I just got to keep taking my medicine and go back in 3 months and see what he says. See what it shows. So, otherwise, it's all good. And he said it's normal for people who've had a. No, the surgery wasn't a bust. He said it's normal for people who've been sick to go into AFib, especially as close to how close I was to having the surgery. He said it was normal. He's had a lot of his patients to do that, and that usually within 3 or 4 weeks it settles itself back down and they don't have no more troubles. So anyway, so yeah. No, the surgery definitely wasn't a bust because before I had the surgery, the medicine wouldn't work for me. It didn't work for me. So after I had the surgery, the medicine works for me now. So we're going to use a different color green this time. We're just making a thing. Uh, I have not shipped out your package from Monday night. I thought I would hold it for a week since it was just the 1 week of stuff. Your other package should be there by now, I think. If not there already, it should be there today, I would think. I don't know if you've got your mail already, but it got sent out later. But anyway, there we go. There we put that like that. Got that in there. Just a smidge of glue right here. So here we go. I'll put that like that. Let's put it like that. Anywho, are you done with working your 2 jobs, or are you still working 2 jobs? What do we want to put in here? Let's put. I don't know how you do it, girl. Do not know how you do it. I'd be so exhausted all the time, says the person who works 2 jobs between my reselling and my church. But it ain't like I have to punch a clock, you know. You're on jury duty. I'm not done with that. The drawer I want. Oh, okay. Hold on, guys. I gotta muscle my way through here and get this poked in. There we go. So I can open this. There we go. That is exactly what I wanted right there. Oh, you have to attend your client's juries. Okay. I want my little bitty ones. I have a bunch of Christmas stickers. I want to put a Christmas sticker on that. I think I'm going to put a Christmas tree on that. Or do I want a Santa Claus? Or do I want a house? What do I want? What do I want? Kitty in a basket. A kitty in the basket is awful cute. I don't think I've ever asked you, but, and you don't have to say if you don't want to, what kind of work do you do? All I know is you like kitties. There we go. Put that kitty cat on there. Ain't it cute? Let's go ahead and poke a hole. Let's do a hole like this. You do social work jobs? My sister-in-law is a licensed social worker. She's an administrator in a pediatric facility. Can't figure out what that one was. She's been there a long time. I think she's been at this job for over 20 years. She worked at Easter Seals before that. And a private adoption center before that. Hey, Jeff, how are you? I'm just crafting along. Putting some owls on that. It was funny on Tuesday. I hadn't seen your email when I sent you the email telling you that they don't hear neither. That's why she didn't stay long. Yeah, they don't hear neither. She did not stay long with them. Okay, what are we going to put in this pocket? This is the last page in this side. Do we want to put something in this pocket? Let's put, you know what? We can just put some pieces of scrapbook paper in there, and they can make, whoever buys it can make whatever they want to with it. Yeah. The biggest complaint here is their fundraising, how they do their fundraising. They use paid fundraisers. And when you use paid fundraisers, not a whole lot of what you're fundraising for goes to the actual charity. And so people don't like that. Nope, they don't like that. Okay, Christmas. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. We're just going to... we have pocket that ain't all the way glued down. Don't we? Yes. Years ago, I used to work with one of the companies that was a paid fundraiser. That was one of the companies they used. So what happens in that is the charity goes to the paid fundraiser and they say, we need to raise $100,000 in 2 weeks. And the fundraiser says, okay, sign this contract that within 2 weeks we will raise you $100,000. If we haven't raised it, we will still pay you $100,000. Well, they have 2 weeks to do that. And in that 2 weeks, after they hit the 100,000 mark, anything that's raised over that belongs to the fundraising company. So when it's all said and done, of the funds that are raised, the charity only gets a lot of times less than 1% of what was raised. They don't get nothing over the 100,000. They only get. And so when you're doing the fundraising calls, by law you have to state how much percentage that the charity got in the last fundraiser you did for them. And so when you start saying that they got 0.67%, you get people saying 67%, you know, and you're like, no, 0.67, less than 1%. I ain't giving to that. That's a ripoff. And they want to know, well, where does the other money go? Well, by law, you have to say it goes to the fundraising company. And so that is a huge no for most people. They're like, nope, 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 nope. In the supervisor's pocket. It's a very high stress job. I didn't work there very long. Ended up going back to Mississippi. We were trying to decide if we were coming home or staying in Mississippi, and we ended up staying in Mississippi. So I ended up going back. I had come home with Jared. Jared was a baby. I'd come home from Mississippi with Jared. We'd gone out there. Dave had gone out there to work. And his contract was ending, and so he had put in applications at other places. Anyway, he got hired at another place, and we ended up staying nearly 4 years. Well, nearly 5 years total there. But anyhow, it's just a pocket. No, not really in the supervisor's pocket. It's more in the company's pocket. In the main dude's pocket. And the big dude. And the mucky mucks. That's what we call them, mucky mucks. We'll put Santa Claus there. But it was very stressful. First of all, you did cold calls. And if you were high enough up the ladder, you got to do not cold calls, where you got to call other people that had donated before. To get up the ladder, you had to fulfill your you know, your quota for the days and all that. Anyway, but for the most part, literally you just took a phone book and called out of it. I hated it. Absolutely hated it. Of course, we're talking about 1994, where most people didn't have the kind of technology that they do on their phones now, where you had caller ID and stuff like that. So those turned out cute. I still want to do just a tuck. I don't have no. Do I have? Ooh, I have some more of that. I could do just a tuck here. Hello, puppy dog. I hear you little clicky clacky heels are coming. Hey, Dave.
Yeah.
Will you do me a favor, Lovey?
What is
Will you take my water bottle here and fill it up with water and put it in the fridge?
Yeah.
That would be awesome. That should make me happy. In the fridge. Sorry, Snow Ma'am, but I have to cut off half your face. Sorry. Now we're going to glue here and here and leave this open. You okay?
Yeah.
Did you spray water all over yourself?
Yeah. A little bit too fast.
I could tell that it sounded like it was under pressure. Okay, we're just doing a tuck. We're not doing an actual pocket on this one. But what we are going to do is we're going to go in. Where is it? There it is. And we're going to do this right here on this corner here. There.
Oh.
Go. Make sure we're down, not down too far. Oops. Did we go down too far? There we go. Okay. What you doing, Lovey?
Making lunch.
Is it lunchtime already?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Oh, man. There's my last side.
And that's just a tuck. We'll stick that up there. That's cute. That's this one. That one is a pocket. What do we want to stick in that pocket? How about it's right here? Huh. That's odd. Stick this one right here. It's hard to get them in the pocket when you've got it pulled tight like that on the corner. I gotta work on that corner there. It's a bothering me. That's a pocket. Hi Sharon, I'm feeling pretty good. How are you?
Let me see.
No, you cannot come feel me to see how I feel, you weirdo. My husband wants to see how I feel. There's always one in every crowd, and if David's around, he's the one. He's the one.
I'm a cute one.
You're the cute one? Says you.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, what did I do with my other stack of stickers? Anybody know? I know they're here. Here they are. I say, I know I didn't put them somewhere else. We want to put a Christmas tree in that corner or leave it for something small? How about we leave it for something small? What's that? Oh, we put a gingerbread man there with the little stockings. That'll be cute. There we go. Okay. I'm just sticking that in the edge of that. Now let's look at our papers.
Over there.
The thing about these is some of them are cut crosswise, and then that one there is not. Oh, I know. I wanted to cut that out. Anyway, feeling pretty good, Miss Sharon. Feeling pretty good. Let's cut it to right there. And let's straighten this top up. It looks all wonky doodle. Major wonky doodle. There we go. That looks better. What the deal is the printing on the paper is crooked. And so that makes it look really wonky. That one is antique linen. This is the first thing I've inked in this one, but I feel like this needs inked. I see I cut that wonky too. That's actually quite funny. Okay, Cindy. if you could cut straight, you could probably make millions of dollars. Probably not, but if you could. There we go. That's a little better. And smoke. It ain't like he ain't seen every one of them made, but you know. That's a pretty color. So nice. What are y'all up to today? What are you up to today, Sharon? I suspect Jude is watching, but she's probably painting, so she's not chatting. They still haven't caught the shooter, which is scary. The thing is, he could be hundreds of miles away now. I just broke that. Burn it. Shoot, Cindy, that wasn't smart. Oh, do we have any of our... Nope, we don't, but we will make us some for an OBX craft retreat. Okay, that sounds fun. I don't know what it means, but it sounds fun. I've never been to a craft retreat. Oh, we're almost out of tape, but this will be okay. So this, I'm going to show y'all. I hope y'all can see here on the corner. I just laid down a piece of tape. Just tape. Okay. Now, I'm going to get in here to my markers, my alcohol markers. I just dumped a bunch of paper in the floor. Surprise! My cart. Jude kept telling me, you need a cart. I got a cart, and now, let's see, what color did I use? I think I used this fresh yellow and this burnt sienna. Yeah, those are the colors I used. Now I'm making messes. Now I have it stacked up to Lord only knows how high. Oh, it'll just have to do. Better be careful, I'll flash y'all. So, take my tape. It's just stuck here on my mat, my craft mat. And I will color it this yellow. These are alcohol markers. And I think maybe, no, wrong end. Forgot to look at the end. I think maybe this one. There we go. There we go. And just a little bit. What does OBX stand for? back just a little bit. Just a little bit more yellow. And that, my friends, is how I make my vintage looking tape. And I got marker on me. And we're going to pull it up. Fuzzies on it. I always have fuzzies everywhere. And we're just going to do this right here, all the way down, and put it on our thing, like that. Where's our this? And we'll cut our hole again. There we go. Now, I'll put this back where it goes. Maybe. Okay. So, we'll put this back where it goes. Maybe. There. Okay. Scan here. There we go. And maybe I won't tear this up. Through as far as we can. Let's just see what have we done here. Get that tied. Get that tied. And we will trim these off of that wax. And we're going to put this right here in it. And yes, I talk to myself all the time. All the time I talk to myself. There we go. So we have our vintage tag. We have a little that, and we're going to stick it in right on top of our dolly that we've just slid down in there. That dolly's not glued in. So there we go. All of that, Cindy, all of that. You did all of that. Okay, we have double pockets here, and we're just going to stick some stuff in them. Stick that in this, that in this. This one has a little tab on it. Let's divide this piece of paper. Stick part of it in here behind that. And that one behind that. And that's how we're going to fill that one. Now this one here. Let's see. Thank you, ma'am. Did you get your package yet? From me? what color ribbon do I want to go in there? A piece of this green right here. Oh, your dogs were barking. Yeah, I asked if you got your package. Maybe today. Maybe today. I don't know. Maybe your mail's already run. I don't know. Okay, let's see. Here. How many dogs do you have, Sharon? Two rescues, German Shepherds, one full, one mix. When we first moved in our house here, the people next door, her sons that lived with her, had got they got some German Shepherds, a pair, and they bred them. And my son, the male, he could jump the fence, and so he kept coming to visit us. But the when the babies were born, there was one of them that was so cute. It had one ear that stood up and one ear that flopped, and my son wanted to steal it. I wouldn't let him. That was before we got Rassy. But our last dog before, which we had her put down about 10 days before Dave got sick, she had cancer real bad. She was a big dog, and I said, no more big dogs. She was a boxer. Boxers are prone to cancer anyway. Bulldogs, period, are prone to cancer anyway. But the more white they have on them, the worse it is. And she had a lot of white. A whole lot of white. She was a gorgeous girl. We got her she was actually John's dog. And speaking of John, today is John's birthday. He would have been 29 today. So, anyway, but she was John's dog. She loved John like none of the rest of us. She slept on his chest. If John was in the bathroom, she sat right outside the door. I mean, just so when John died, she grieved greatly. Anyway, but John's been in heaven now longer than he lived on earth. So he was 14 when he died. He had just turned 14 in October before he died in January. So anyway, but she was a good girl. Anyhow, after John died, she adopted really me. Wherever I was, she had to be. That was just all there was to it. She had to be where she could see me. And let's see. Yeah, just cut that off like that. Anyway, our big old cat that is Jared's cat that we still have, Shadow, when we had to put her down, every time somebody come to the door, Blakely, that was the dog's name, would run to the door barking. So the first time somebody rung the doorbell after Blakely died, the cat ran to the door looking for Blakely to be there barking. He was so sad. And then 10 days later, Dave fell dead in his barber shop, spent 100 days in the hospital and the nursing home before he came home. And the cat's personality changed. Totally changed. Where he used to be a cat that you could pet and love on, he didn't want touched no more. He didn't want you to touch him. He just was not, it just changed. He was not the same sweet kitty he was before. You've heard me refer to him as the spawn of Satan. Well, I ain't far from off. He just slapped the far out of Rassy yesterday, and Rassy wasn't doing single solid thing. He slapped, I mean, just slapped him. Rassy just cried. I threatened the cat to make him go outside, be an outside kitty. Which he's never been an outside kitty. He does like to go outside, but he's never been an outside kitty. If he gets stuck outside, he gets very upset and anxious. Tell him he's fixing to get major trouble. He slaps my puppy again. So, Dave used to, when we got married, Dave used to tell me, tell tell people. Of course, he was being facetious, but you can kick my dog, slap my wife, but you better not touch my hat. He's talking about his cowboy hat. Anyway, my thing is, if you slap my dog, you're on my pers- gratis non persona non gratis list. Is that how it's said? Anyway, don't be messing with my baby. But I was that way about my kids too. Don't mess with my kids. Both of my boys were adopted. Jared was a private adoption. John was a family adoption. John was actually David's second cousin. And we got him from the state of Texas. But Jared was a private adoption. David and I, first of all, we met about mid-September of 1985. We met about mid-September of 1985. And we really did it like date. We went to church stuff, that kind of thing. He came over and hung out at my apartment and stuff like that. We would go to a friend's house and have dinner. That's actually my friend set us up like that. But anyway, we eloped on November the 4th. Dave said, let's get married. And I said, we are in March, which that's when we had said we were going to get married, was in March. And he said, no, let's get married tonight. And me, being silly on me, told him, if you can get a marriage license tonight, we'll get married. And he did. And we got married by the county judge at a quarter to midnight on November the 4th of 1985. So we have an anniversary coming up, our 38th anniversary. Anyway, but uh, when we got married so fast, of course, we lived in a small town. I was not from that town. Dave was, but I got accused of being pregnant. People I never even knew or had a clue who they were just walk up to me out of the blue at the hospital where I work and ask me if I was pregnant. Finally got tired of it and started to telling people they would just have to wait and count the months, wouldn't they? Anyway, but I've never been pregnant to my knowledge, so which is not a surprise knowing all the birth defects I had. So anyway, but yeah, I laugh. Sometimes I say, well, most of them are dead. But when we hit our 10 and 15-year anniversary, I'd say, wonder if they're still counting. I know I'm not nice. I can be quite snarky if I need to. Quite snarky. You have one child, he's the best. Well, I'm here to tell you that, Jared, there ain't many other 30-year-old people that would come live at home and help take care of their dad who's disabled, their mom who has bad health, and their granny. Because he goes and does all of my mom's yard work and stuff. He does it. He don't complain. He don't ask for anything in return. My mom had paid for him to get some work done on his car, so the work that he does for her is going against his debt to her. So anyway, but we're leaving plenty of places for people to do their own thing on this. Do their own thing. So we want to do a belly band here, and we did a crossways one while ago. So we will do, oh, we don't want to do it in that color. We will do this way. So, yeah, that'll be good. This ways. And it looks really wonky donkey because the song is actually printed crooked on the page, but it may not be perfectly straight. Oh, he has his moments. Him and I clash like milk and oil some days. He would hate to admit it, but he's more like me than uh than he would ever admit. Ever. We are very, very similar. Both hotheads. We get mad and get over it real quick, but make us mad, we're mad. It's just all there is to it. Somebody messaged me. Let's see. Oh, they're so pretty, Sharon. I do not understand how people can be mean to dogs. Like, seriously. Just don't get it. What did that doggy do to you to deserve for you to be mean to it? You know? Actually, I think we're just going to leave this one and not do that one. We'll just tuck that. That looks a little wonky donkey. Let's see if you can straighten it up, Cindy Lou Bob. I think we're almost finished. Getting close to the end. There we go. We're just going to tuck that in there. We're not even going to put a hole in it or anything. Just tuck it in there. There we go. Now, this piece right here, I was going to glue something to it. This was right here was what I was going to glue to it. But what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it like this. Make sure I'm not cutting that. And I'm going to cut it like that. Like that. And then I'm going to do this. That's not straight. I know it's not. And we're going to do this right here. Come on. Thank you. It will be for sale Monday night, so. There we go. There we go. And let's make sure that is stuck okay. Yep. I think it's stuck good. Now, we're just a little long on this side. Let's trim her down. And then we'll cut another pocket, another tab thing. There we go. Okay, there we go. Now let's put our there. Look at that. I done it. Shoot. Cindy, if you're not just a goober doober, that makes me mad when I do silly things like that. You know what? We're going to fix this a different way. Instead of having a tab, having a divot, we're going to take a piece of this paper right here, just like this, and just like this. I'm going to fold it in half, just like that. And we're going to go like this. Like that. Yep. And we're going to glue over it. Hi, Robin. How are you, honey? What you been up to this morning? I'm about to finish this journal. Just about. I made a boo-boo here, so I'm fixing it with a tab. I'll put a tab right there. Right there. Make sure it's straight. There we go. And that covered up my boo-boo, and then you could still know that's a pocket. And we'll just stick some pieces of paper in it, peeking out the edge, so you know it's a pocket. There we go. There's a piece of paper. There's a piece of paper. There we go. No, we don't want that piece of paper. We want this piece of paper. There we go. Okay. Okay, there's that. Oh. And there's a piece of paper there. Okay. This is our last pocket to fill. We still got two. Stop. We still have two doilies. That I've dyed. Stick that in there. Maybe we'll just stick a doily down in here. There we go. Okay. Oh, there's some stuff there. What is it? I'll just stick all that in there with that. That one's white. That one's white. That one's not white. We will put this doily down here. Oh dear. I hate that. There ain't nothing that wears you out more than your heart racing, in my opinion. It's like you're running a marathon. I told the doctor, I lived for years with my heart rate barely out of the 40s, and you guys speed it up to 70. Why don't you expect me to be tired? Like, seriously. I'm exhausted. Y'all are wearing me out. Okay. Let's see. A bit of glue here. Make sure we get it all out of here. There. Oh, I just tore the edge of that. Cindy, you know that does that when you do that. Quit it. Okay, here we go. And that makes me mad. I messed that up. So, I messed it up. We'll fix it. Oh, cool. We'll just put Santa Claus over it. How's that work? That work for y'all? It works for me. And we'll put a Christmas cake up here in the corner. There you go. There you go. Okay. So let's do a flip through and let me show you everything that's on it. And then I'm going to glue down that edge. So we start here. We have a card here. We have a card here. Those are the pockets that I made. Didn't do anything to that. Those are some little tags that I stuck in. This is the tag that I made before I even started on the journal. Made a pocket out of one of those cards. This is a belly band that I made. It has two little pieces of ephemera in it. Nothing there. We've got the nice list. Fortunately, we don't have a naughty list on it. I thought very seriously about uh, writing my name on the top of this nice list. But then I thought, well, whoever gets it might not want my name on their nice list. Anyway, in another little this thing, another pocket. This is one of the little cards that we had considered yesterday and we didn't use. So I put it there. A lot of white pages for people to decorate. We put a doily and a belly band here and a little tag. We put a tag there. Tag. No, these are just papers. First signature. Second signature, just paper. It's not stuck in there. There we go. A doily, a pocket with Santa. Just white pages for people to decorate on themselves. A tuck, not an actual pocket, just a tuck. Another pocket. If I get real energetic, I may make some fold outs to go on this, but it's going to take some energy. Another doily, a tag that I ripped, and so I made some homemade looking old tape to put in it, on it. My middle pocket here that's got papers just stuck in it with a tab. I did leave a tab on that one. We've got a little Santa Claus, a little snowman thing, tag, a belly band with snowmen, and there's actually a doily under it. Let's do that like that. Just pages to be decorated. Pocket, and I put a poinsettia sticker up there. There's where we just did that. Put Santa Claus up there and a piece of cake there. There we go. Snowman's belly band. This is that little piece of that one that I folded little, and so I put a piece of paper here to make it into a pocket tuck kind of thing. And last one, we've got a there, and it's done, and it's signed by me. It needs one more thing to go here, don't it? That one there will be fine. There we go. Now, let's see if I can find, there it is. No, that's not it, but it'll work. So I sign it with my Love and Art stamp, but I like to put a date under it. So There we go. And there we go. And she's done. Or he. It's done. So we'll wrap our cord around it. I'm going to leave that much right there. And I think we're going to be uneven here. But we won't be too bad off. Wrap our cord, tie it. And I want to take and stick just a little glue here on this piece of lace. There. And lay it down. There we go. It's done. That cake looks delicious. Are you craving cake, Sharon? I'm pleased with it. I am pleased with it. Let me just look through here. Look, there's a plate of cookies. A Jello mold. Look at all this yumminess. Yep. There you go. There's another kind of a cake, a jam cake. I'll make you good and hungry. These are Christmas stickers from Temu. The cards were from Temu too. And I think I threw away the wrong thing a while ago. Now I have a bunch of Christmassy scraps. Oh, my card is overflowing. So I'm glad that one's done. The other one is done. The fishy one is done. Oh, hold on. Before we get done, let's grab this. Oh. That hurt. Okay. I think that's another sticker. Yeah, that's jam cake. I have a bunch of little dibbies that need thrown out. Here we go. Okay, we may want a piece of this. So we'll hold on to that. That's kind of cool. Oh, that would be beautiful on it. We're looking for things to make a dingle dangle. Oh, goodness. That would be pretty on it. Oh, flitter, I just dropped something. That would be pretty. Only that looks pink against that red, don't it? Over here it looked red. Okay, that. Not that. Not that. Not that. That's stones. Maybe some of those. There's another one of those, but it's a different one, isn't it? Okay. That right there is a Betsy Johnson bracelet that came apart, and I just couldn't bear to throw it away. Look at that little doggy. Isn't he adorable? That's a little angel, maybe an angel for Christmas. That's cute. It's a kitty cat with a soap pump on his head. Oh, that's a saddle. We don't need a saddle. Chains. Yeah, the goodie jar. Maybe that. Oh, look. There's a red Mickey Mouse ear thing. The mermaid. There's a skull. We don't want a skull on our Christmas journal. That right there's pretty. That pen is real pretty. It's missing, it's intact, but it's missing rhinestones. There's another red skull. We don't want a red one, even though it's Christmassy. That is that purple or red? Looks purple. Oh, there's a nice one already made for us. That came from Kim's Easy. Oh, shoot. Dropping stuff all in the floor. That's a Sarah Coventry earring. That's kind of Christmassy looking, isn't it? With the red and the green. That's a maybe. Cowboy stuff. There's a C. Maybe a key. I don't know. We'll see. That's a vintage shoe clip. I don't see nothing there, but I do see that little brass safety pin, and I like it. I do. Okay. Anybody see anything that I missed? Oh, that's a little red heart button. Ooh, are those red or black? Got alcohol marker on my finger. I think they're black. Which might not be too bad. Okay, we're going to put that back because we have this. We are going to keep this. Do we want to keep, I think we'll keep that. And that can go back. That. Did I keep the key? Did I lose a key? There's a key. Okay. It's a coin. Well, it's not really a coin. It's just a hammered thing. Keep the black. Okay. Okay. I think that's enough to work with. Let's see what we're going to do here. So let's get all this up out of my way. There's a little tiny feather. Beads. Okay, I'm not sure. Yeah, I want that to go away. I don't need that, I don't think. Okay, I want to get that off of there, don't I? I think so. Yes. I do So put that on. Put that on like that. Put that on. And the key. The angel. The angel. Okay. There. Now we're going to thread that through there. And we're going to, ow, poke ourselves. Ow. We're going to poke ourselves. Okay, there we go. Come up here. There. There we go. There. And now it has a jewels. And we're good. She's all decorated. Now, I'm looking for, oh, Lord, have mercy. There. That's what I'm looking for right there. I want to go right here. And split those and make it just hang down in twos. There we go. I like that better. Hanging down like that. Y'all like that? I think it's cute. Ooh. Okay. I think we're going to call it done. Done, diddy, 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 done. Need this a little bit. There we go. Want that to lay down. And we're good. She's all pretty. She got her little pin on. Folded good. Good deal. Should do a flip on shorts. Oh, do a flip on shorts. Yeah, I should do that. Anyway. Okay, guys, I'm going to say bye, and I will talk to y'all later. It's been a good one. We're all done. Just what? Another 3 hours? No, another hour and 46 minutes. So, yeah, I'll see if I can get a short done flipping through it. So, anyway, I'm over here slobbering on myself. So, okie dokie. Thanks for being here. Thanks for watching. I will see y'all later. Bye bye. You too, Robin. Bye, Sharon. Have a good day.